What is up, Boosted Crew? How are you guys doing today? Well, I just got off work, and my splitter rods finally came back in. So, Splitter V2, let's let the intro roll, and then let's get it. Today, unfortunately, is not something that's going to be awesome. Today, clipped my front splitter and wrecked it. So today looks like we're going to be building a new one. Knocked out a few of these. Now it's time to jack up the car. It's pitch black outside and get the new splitter on. Alright guys, so to get off the splitter, I just attached it with screws on the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the screws. This splitter rod got ripped out, so I won't need to take out that for the support. So yeah, I'm going to get off the screws, I'm going to rip off the splitter, then we'll start moving from there. So enjoy, and then you'll probably see a time lapse of me ripping this thing off. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be ripping off this fender liner. Obviously my front splitter. I'm going to be putting it on this, tracing it out, and cutting it out. So this sheet of plastic, a lot of people have been asking me. This is from S&W Plastics. These guys actually down there are super cool. They hooked me up with this brand new piece of plastic so that I can make this new splitter because they saw what happened to this one. They're cool guys. I had initially picked up this piece that I made the first one out of for 25 bucks. I believe it was a 4x8 sheet or a 6x8 sheet that I had them cut in half, and I got a 3x8 sheet of ABS plastic, which was enough. And then when I went back down there and they showed them what happened, and they're like, "Oh man, we're sorry this happened," they hooked me up with a new piece for a very, very, very generous price, and so that I can make a new one. And now I'll be able to show you guys exactly what I went through the first time, since I know the first video was very rushed to go film the video with David Patterson, that dude in blue, so that I could get this thing on here before he reviewed it. So now this time I'll take my time and show you guys exactly how I did this and how I fixed it. I'm going to be using this thing as a template. What I'm going to do is set this thing up on here so that it's perfectly flush over here. I'm going to trace it till about halfway. I'm going to flip this thing over and use the same exact side, this side, to use the other side and have it follow the line so that it's absolutely perfectly even. If that makes any sense to you guys. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get it. Alright you guys, so I'm going to start tracing this. Alright guys, so look, marked at 37.5 inches right here. So we have it marked 37.5 inches. We have the good side, and then we have the side. Alright, most of you guys are probably going to ask how I cut this, and I literally cut this with a death wheel. It comes out pretty well when you cut it. Don't get me wrong, it is going to be a little bit rough and jagged, so you do need to sand it down, and then on top of that, what you guys didn't really see, there we go. So I put on fender liner, and that's what's really, really gonna make this thing look professional, and that's the key. And when you're cutting stuff, like I've said before, always wear safety glasses, and right now I can't seem to find mine, so sunglasses are gonna have to do. There's still gonna be eye protection, and yeah, let's get to cutting. As you can see, this whole thing is cut out now. It is perfectly symmetrical. It's 100% cut out. And now all we gotta do is just sand down the edges to make it nice and smooth, and then just put it on the car. That's really it. We're gonna wait tonight. We're gonna call it a night. This thing is cut out and done. I'm actually gonna drop the car. I'm gonna drive without the splitter on there for a few days while the splitter rods, I try and attempt to get some splitter rods. So, like I said, we're going to be working on the front splitter. This time, don't worry, it did come out freaking awesome. So Splitter V2. This is filmed quite a couple days later. Actually, it's been like a week. I made my front splitter and I haven't put it on because the splitter rods literally haven't been here. And then I haven't had the time to put it on. So all we're gonna be doing really is just installing it, and then I have something big to tell you guys at the end of the video, so stay to the end of the video and then you'll get the little surprise. So, yeah, I gotta jack up the car because we gotta put the front splitter on, but as well as because I'm not even gonna lie, I did forget to put one of the exhaust hangers back on, and it has been rattling like a bitch for the past few days. But it's not that bad. It's not like one of the main hangers. It's literally a little rubber one. I'll show you guys. Just don't forget to put that back on if you ever take it off. That is where the exhaust hanger should go, and as you see, it's not connected. So I'm gonna connect that right now. That right there, that's pain in the ass. Don't forget to put that back on if you ever take it off. Splitter. We have our splitter right here, and then car jacked up right here, and we're gonna put the two of these together. So here's my bag of screws that I used last time to put this thing on here. This time I'm gonna put some screws and some rivets, just because yeah. Alright, so the way that I'm measuring this out, you could see these two little marks right here. That's a dead center in the middle. That's dead center in the middle, so that both these sides can be equal. So all I gotta do is put a screw smack dab in the middle, and then I can you know, make the sides even. Now in order to clean up these edges, you gotta get like a sanding block like this. And literally, you just stuff it up like this. And this is to smooth out all these edges so that when you put on the fender liner, it goes on this nice and smooth. And that's how you make this all smooth. So now the splitter is all nice and smooth. These edges are nice. The fender liner can go on. Honestly, if you wanted to, you could run it without, like, you could run it just like this without having the fender liner. It just makes it look more professional. I'm gonna put on the splitter rods first, and then you put on the fender liner. So this crap right here, this stuff is called edge trim. I have a matte black one that is 8 feet, and it is not long enough to do the whole splitter. So I got this glossy black one, as you can see. You literally pick this stuff up at AutoZone for like 10 bucks. So, yeah. Let's open this up, put it on there, and hope it doesn't look ghetto. This stuff is impossible to freaking get on. I'd be so mad. Alright. Fender liner is on. All the way around. Alright you guys, so now the splitter is on. It looks freaking dope. I made it a little bit smaller than before, so just in case it does fall down or something. But we don't have that happen again, so it doesn't break. But I have a little surprise for you guys, like I said. So, I was able to salvage the other splitter. As you can see back here, it's not broken. I cut it down, made a little bit smaller design, and I already mocked it up on my Genesis too. It does fit, it does look badass, and I'm gonna be giving it away to one of you guys. In order for you guys to win that, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to like this video, you're gonna have to comment. Put a comment down below, say done, and I'll take a list of all the names of the people, and I'll select one of you guys in another video. So, if you guys like this episode, smash that like button, comment down below if you want the splitter, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. We out. Follow me on Instagram,